Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Earlier this month, it was reported that same-sex marriage approval has dropped to a new low and a percentage it hasn't been at for quite some time. As you can see, a new poll shows the U.S. support for gay marriage has shifted since Trump took office, dropping considerably for the first time in years. The annual poll from The Economist YouGov surveyed 1,623 adult U.S. citizens between October 24th and October 27th, asking whether they think same-sex marriage should be legal. I find it funny that October 27th is Philadelphia's birthday. And of course, in the 90s, there was that big movie about gay men with Tom Hanks called Philadelphia. Is Denzel in that one as well? 54% said yes, same-sex marriage should be legal. 33% said no, and 13% were unsure. It's markedly distinct drop compared to data less than 5 years ago. In a 2021 poll from Gallup found that 70% of Americans supported same-sex marriage. So 54, this was making the rounds on November 12th, which is quite interesting because that is the Jesuit order's leader's birthday, Arturo Sosa. And the Jesuit headquarters is at the Church of the Jesuit, building 54. And it just reminded me of this story from years ago. Remember this one? FDA approves a condom for anal sex, and it was approved on the 54th day of the year, February 23rd, 2022. If not, I want to take you down memory lane. Let me scroll down here to the article. For the first time, the Food and Drug Administration has approved a condom brand for use during anal sex. On Wednesday, the FDA said that they are approving one male condoms manufactured by Global Protection Corp in the hopes of encouraging people to use them during anal sex and protect against HIV and sexually transmitted diseases. The FDA said that the risk of sexually transmitted disease is significantly higher during anal sex compared to vaginal intercourse. The authorization helps us accomplish our priority to advance health equity through the development of safe and effective products that meet the needs of diverse populations. Dr. Courtney Lias, director of the FDA's Office of Gastrorenal, OBGYN, General Hospital, and Urology Devices, said in a press release. And again, for this anal condom, they said they were releasing 54 different sizes. And again, this was announced on the 54th day of the year. And not only is the Jesuit headquarters again, at the Church of the Jesuit, building 54, and a million other artifacts connected to the Jesuits at 54. But just look at the gematria that day, how Courtney Lias, the spokesperson, how her name equaled 54, like Jesuit order, run it in reverse, their names are both 72. Remember, their logo is the sun, S-U-N, which equals 54, which moves 1 degree on the astrological wheel every 72 years. But yeah, it says the condom is marketed by Global Protection Corp. It was assessed in a clinical trial that included 252 men who have sex with men and 252 men who have sex with women. All were between the ages of 18 and 54. You know, IHS, the words in the Jesuit order logo, also 18. But yeah, 54 sizes, 54 different sizes as well. And the 252 people in the trial, Sodom and Gomorrah equals 252. You know, the story about homosexuality and how God punishes them with fire from the sky. But yeah, there was a lot of 54 in this story. And you can see how gay and sex overlap. And there's that 33. In the poll, it said 33% said no to gay marriage. As we know, these numbers they put before us are mostly all contrived. And meant to control thoughts and ideas. And don't forget that they're saying this is happening in the time of Trump, who's very much Jesuit educated, and they're saying the Turning Point USA movement's having an impact on this. Remember, Charlie Kirk, his ritual there on September 10th had a lot to do with 54, as we covered. But yeah, just somebody asked me to look at that poll, and I thought, well, what a day for that to be making the rounds there on November 12th. And it just reminded me of something from a few years back. So if you weren't aware of that, now you are. And by the way, there's a rumor that two of the participants out of these 252 men, one was Chaotic Truth and the other was his boyfriend, Bob. So if anybody wants to pass this along to them, I'd love to get some confirmation on if that rumor is in fact. We'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. And until next time.